Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Inside of today's video, we got some really exciting things to go through. Everyone in the community is going wild. So over on the Chinese Brawl Stars server, which thankfully, thank you to OU over in China. He's actually a Brawl Stars pro player. I managed to get to 3 World Finals, so I'll put a link to him in the description, but he's helped me get onto the Brawl Stars China server, and there's a lot of exciting things to go into, and everyone's been talking about it. It's just absolutely crazy. So we can actually firsthand get a look at how things are done over in China, and just want to give out a disclaimer quickly. The fact that just because things are on the Chinese build doesn't mean it's going to go over to our global build. So if you guys know, over in China there's a bunch of restrictions where I believe players are only allowed to play for 2 hours, for example. There's just a bunch of their government is really strict. And also over on the podcast that I was actually a part of, it was actually explained that the Chinese build is going to go further and further away from our build. So it's run by completely different developers as well. So I know it's still Brawl Stars, but a lot of things that you might see on the screen soon probably won't be on our global build. But it's pretty interesting to see what kind of avenue they take, and if it's a big hit over on the Chinese side of things, and then perhaps it could actually come over to our build. So the first thing I want to take a look at is the Spike offer. So unfortunately, I just realized, just because I haven't unlocked Spike on this account yet, that I can't get to show you the animations and stuff. But what I will do, I will pop it on the screen pretty shortly. So as you can see, someone has bought the Spike astronaut skin, and it looks pretty cool. The thing about the skin is that it doesn't look as polished as it possibly can be, right? You can just tell straight away that the model, it wasn't like perfected like it is in the global build, because see, someone did redeem it. I'll leave a link to everything that I look up, by the way, in the description. You see that they actually claim a lot of pins as well. To me, it just looks like the pins are just literally Spike pins we have already, but with an astronaut helmet on. But it is pretty cool. I like the idea of the Spike skin for sure. You can see the normal shot animation as well. I'll show you a clip of it as well, and you can see that that is kind of this really cool stars that kind of explode when you shoot out a Spike cactus. Again, I love the idea, I love the theme behind it, and just imagine if that was in our global build, if it was actually perfected properly. So here's a clip of the actual shot animation and the super over on the CLB too, so I'll put it in the description. But anyways, you can see the actual animation to full effect. This is like the only clip I could find, by the way, so I had to use it. And then the super effect is so cool. I think it's Saturn, is it? Again, I'm not completely tuned on planets, but just the kind of effect of the super is just so cool. And the kind of solar system, just the galaxies, the stars, the night sky, it looks insane. I mean, any Spike skin to me is just really cool. It kind of just reminds me of Dark Lord Spike though, but with a few extra steps. But it is still pretty cool to see another Spike skin that we might not ever get into the game. So it's just weird to kind of have this feeling, right? Okay guys, so we have another really cool skin as well. This skin is called Super Mortis, and I don't know what to really think about it. It looks really cool. Some people think it's a little bit tacky, but I just think it's wild. It doesn't even look like Mortis whatsoever, but again, it's definitely suited towards the Chinese population, kind of what they might like. But I really like the super animation as well. I don't know, it just looks really cool. It kind of looks like a weird Power Ranger. I don't know how to describe it, but it's definitely something that is very, I would say, a radical change in style, especially with cool dash animation as well. The super just looks absolutely insane. And again, it doesn't mean that this skin's gonna be, it won't come to Brawl Stars in a way, because if it's like really popular and literally everybody is demanding it, then they might listen to us. But again, it's a completely separate build, so we just got to be a little bit careful, because maybe, you know, Brawl Stars knows the trends. Brawl Stars knows what the viewers, well, not the viewers, the players want, and whatever else, and what will actually bring them revenue, what will be actually worthwhile making. And if they've done their product research, they figure out that this isn't something that the public probably won't want to buy, then there's no point spending all of that time and money investing into making this skin into our game, right? So, you know, they've got to do their own research and that kind of thing. But it does look cool. I really like the gloves animation as well. I just love this animation, like loading into it through a black hole or whatever. It is so cool. So just the possibilities hopefully with Brawl Stars can be endless in terms of skins. So the next thing I want to discuss is the possibility of new cosmetics in Brawl Stars. So in the Chinese build recently, or literally I think yesterday, the update dropped and they've received a new update in terms of halos above brawlers' heads. You can see here it's been given away for free, I think only on Shelly, or it might be on every single brawler, because see, I'm looking at it right here and it looks so cool with the animation. Let's try and see whether we can actually put this on a brawler or not. So we go over to, I think, this screen right here, and we can. I think we can put it on any single brawler. Okay, I mean, that is pretty cool. We'll have a look in the training cave here and see how it actually looks like in game. But I mean, it's been teased. Some people have spoke about it and the possibility to customize your brawler even more. But let's just see what it is in game. So a little bit laggy right here because, of course, we're on a Chinese build, but it does look pretty cool. A little halo bopping on Crow's head. I can vibe with it. I was talking about cosmetics then. If there was cosmetics, further cosmetics for your brawlers, how would you like it to actually be in Brawl Stars? So for me, I would like maybe, you know, like this halo thing. It looks pretty cool, or maybe like a small wing back bling, which again has been teased over on the Chinese build as well. I'll put a screenshot of it now on the screen for you guys, but I think it could be pretty cool just for a little bit more customizability on the brawler. But I definitely feel like it should be like a mastery reward. So we'll click on it on the Chinese builds. Let's see if it's any different. Okay, no, it's completely the same. But imagine if there's just more mastery title. Well, there's more to do after the mastery title, where it's like this kind of cool cosmetics where you can only have for that brawler. I think that's probably what route they'll go down in the future. I don't think anytime soon, but that could be a cool idea. So definitely give your opinions to Brawl Stars, because I like to listen to our feedback quite a lot. But I'm excited because this could open up the door to a lot of things. Okay, so now moving away from all things cosmetic, skins and all of that stuff that's been added to this build, let's now check out on the new social aspect to this game. So what they've added, as you can see in the UI on the right bottom corner, it's like a, I don't know what to kind of compare it to. It's similar to what's in Roblox. It's kind of like a mini chat room essentially for like 20 players. So again, I can't really read Chinese, so what I did do just quickly before I went onto it, I know that I think you can just literally click on any of them. I believe you can go into more. Okay, you can see I'm loaded in here. This is kind of crazy. It's a completely different way to interact in Brawl Stars. It actually looks hilarious to me. Like, what actually is this? This is not Brawl Stars, and I believe you can like click on the player. I think I just added him. Okay, yeah, I added him. I can check his profile as well. So I guess it's a new social aspect to maybe find new friends to play with and whatever else. So that is pretty cool. Of course, you can't like attack or anything like that. You can go into the, I think it's like a chat room. Okay, yeah, there's the chat room. So from what I've seen, there's a bunch of like cool interactions you can make. I think you can like put down the thumbs down pin and it'll literally what is this? I'm just an Edgar running around this build with a thumbs down pin. Like, I'm spinning. This is poetic, literally poetic. But again, there's a bunch of stuff that you can do with it. You can obviously put all your pins down. You can put different chat commands. You can literally just type as well. I guess I don't really want to interact because they speak a different language to me, so they won't even understand me even if I do type down anything. But again, I feel like it is a cool thing. Like, normally when you see stuff that you don't actually have, you kind of want it, right? But the thing is, whether people will actually use this in the future, I think this will be a typical update where people will want to use it, and then like 6 months time it'll be another forgotten feature. So maybe if they add some good quality of life features to it, I think it has a good substance. Like, it doesn't have to be used the most. I just think this could be a cool way to find new friends. Again, they spoke in the recent Brawl Talk how they wanted to add more social features to Brawl Stars. So maybe if this does good in the Chinese build, then it could be pretty good. I mean, maybe if you could, I don't know, in a way, play cool mini games in like a mini room like this, that could be a good step to maybe cater to the more casual audience. Because let's face it, not everyone wants to just grind Brawl Stars and play for trophies. A lot of people actually still play map makers, so it could be just a cool way to have fun with your friends or new friends that you create. I don't think there's much more you can kind of do in this room. I guess you can swap brawler. Okay, yeah, I can literally swap to Crow if I want to. I guess I could probably add people to join into this room with me. You can see how you can see literally the amount of people are in the room we use. So the top player is 35,000 trophies, so I could literally, can I add him here? I'm not too sure. I think that's probably like vote to kick or something. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that, but you can see both of them doing a Piper right here. I think that's pretty cool. You can just run over to him, and every single person you run over to, you can click on their profiles. So I really like it. I guess it's just a little bit weird to see this kind of build of Brawl Stars. Like, just look at it. It's not really a... I don't know what kind of camera angle it is. It is annoying me because there's a certain word for it, but this is pretty cool. So now let me know in the comments whether you'd like this. I mean, it's a good start maybe, but it's definitely very unfinished in my opinion. But we've got a few things to interact with still in the Chinese build. Okay, so now diving into a game then. So it's going to take a little bit of a while to load in, and it'll probably be extremely laggy with the Wi-Fi symbol everywhere. But I just want to quickly show you one big difference about Brawl Stars, which I've found out of everything. So again, just gonna have excuse me, I need to try and get to the bottom 3, and then I'll show you at the top what it shows. So again, I'm just gonna try and run around as much as possible. You can see as well, when someone takes damage, they will turn kind of like white. You can kind of see it again. It's really laggy. Wow, this is extremely laggy. I guess I'm on like 1,000 ping. This is absolutely insane, but my job here is to just try and run away and survive and get to the bottom 3. You can also see the showdown gas as well on the left. It is pink instead of the usual green. I guess one thing they don't really like in kind of games is like the blood effect or anything like that. So having it nice and pink, it's like a cotton cloud that's trying to, I don't know, not kill you basically. So unfortunately this Maisie is probably going to kill me here unless I can spam auto-aim pretty quick. But we're going to make it into the bottom 3 right here, and you can see on the left it's actually an option to give up and die, which is something you just don't see in our build, right? Like the option, if you get top 3, to just give up. Why is that even an option, do you think? Let me know in the comments as well. Like, why is that actually an option? Surely you just want to fight. I guess some people haven't got... Oh, that could be a key point, actually. It's that maybe you haven't got enough time to play. So if you get top 3, you can quickly quit and get into another game. Maybe that is a thing as well. But yeah, that's literally all I can really show you. All I've really got to show you right now. And also, of course, the 100k player on the Chinese side of things. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of all of this. Again, a big shout out to OU for help letting me on this side of the build. And of course, there's a few things that I really like, but at the same time, you can quite clearly see that some of the stuff isn't polished. But you know, we have a Brawl Stars update ourselves pretty soon, so I'm really excited for that. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.